Chapter 1, Susie, do your copy. I just love that. I love the way the title comes to the screen. I love the little musical cue. So nice. Picture of the gang at Halloween 2 years ago. The dial tone hums. You know, it's funny, when I was watching the first season of Stranger Things, I thought that it was especially noteworthy and amusing to me, a bit curious, because they constantly focused on telephones. And I don't know if it was because they expected the audience needed a little bit extra, this is what they are, or if they were just really fascinated with the phones of the time. But they were really neat phones that you could see on the screen, and reminded me of the sheer variety of phones that we used to have. And it just doesn't seem the same now with smartphones. And here is our first gnome. Johnny. Someone in Hawkins is looking for all 50 of them. View them on the items page in your journal. This is a fun collectible where you will find gnomes throughout your journey. And some of them are behind a bit more difficult puzzles or difficult areas. So we're going to want to find all those that we can, because it'll get us a lot of nice rewards that we're going to be able to use. The old Dungeons and Dragons table. Good memories. I love their reactions, like when they find an item or a gnome or anything like that, and they'll hold them up proudly. Hey, you're back. I lost track of you at the movie. We got delayed making our way inside. What should we do now? You know, it's also, they get so dramatic about this, and so dramatic about waiting in line, and oh, we're gonna miss the movie. Just get there earlier. You know, maybe I sound like a really old person to say this, but if you are concerned about a crowd, leave on time. In fact, leave a little early. And I know that it was the 80s in this, so, you know, you wouldn't have your phone to tool around on. You wouldn't really have a Game Boy or anything like that, but you used to have to leave early if you wanted to get there early, and sometimes you had to wait. How about Dungeons and Dragons? Which is something else you could probably do, but carrying all the dice and the maps around would be a nightmare. Maybe you could program no, I guess you wouldn't get a graphing calculator until later. Yeah, they were pretty expensive in the 80s. Not now. I want to take 11 on a date in the middle of the day that I haven't told her about before now. This exact moment. But I need money first. Maybe Mrs. Wheeler has some work to do. You can find her at the Hawkins pool. We also need to welcome Dustin home. He gets back from Camp Nowhere today. Which I love, Camp Nowhere. Then we can play D&D, right? Later, Will. First meet us at Dustin's house for the party. You now have multiple quests. Open the journal with the button. Track your progress in the Quests tab. Alright. Hawkins Pool is just up the street. The exclamation point markers indicate the location or goal for your current quest objective. Alright. And we've got a very, very nice map, actually. It is a really lovely map that shows you the area. It also shows you major things like trinket tables, and the vending machines, which are really important. One of the nice things about this game, I will get on just a moment. Christine! Bite me, you looking bomb diggity, baby. Betty. Oh, that must have been Betty. Betty, who wrote the extremely aggressive note in the locker room. Although I am pretty sure that 85, 86, nobody was saying bomb diggity. My friends are off to college in the fall. They're the lucky ones. God, is everybody around here a drama queen? But, as I was saying, we don't have a lot of money right now, but we'll get more later. And this is really, really good prices, because these are your recovery items. This gives you full health, and the new Coke, I love it. The new Coke can gives you 3 energy, and energy is what you use to do your special attacks. Hawkins can be a pretty weird place to live sometimes, but hey, it's got a pool. I feel like this is definitely the philosophy of a lot of people, even today. You certainly have nice form, Billy. I mean, teaching lessons, of course. I'll teach you a thing or two. I have a great backstroke. What? I didn't think you're tired of. Only select clients. I know a hotel with a nice pool. Oh my. Hey nerds, I think Karen is looking for you too. Yes, of course her name's Karen. Sexy Billy. Better not run around my pool runs. Hey, you're blocking my sun. How? How? I just love all the destructible items. They're so varied. So nice. I love it. My, certainly has perfect form. Boys, what are you doing here? Actually, since you're here, I have an errand for you. I need some shampoo for a special occasion tonight. Talk to Cheryl at the mall. Don't tell your father. It's a surprise. Alright. Oh, that Billy. I just love lifeguards. So easy on the eyes. Alright, now we've got to go back to the mall. I don't run around my pool runs. Oh, that's not the right voice. Hey, dweebs. I hear you're going on a mall run. Oh, great, here we go. If you want to get back in here, bring me a pretzel from Starcourt. Fine, give us the money. What money? That's your problem. Now get out of my pool. Oh, good grief. Billy is such a scumbag. We've got to do something about him. It is very interesting. I do think that a lot of the Stranger Things stories are kind of padded out. Like, I do like the fact that many different things happen and you see it affecting the world on different levels. Because, like in the first one, for example, you saw Eleven and the kids, and you saw Joyce and her struggle at the time. And of course, you know, everything that was happening in the Upside Down. I do feel like in the first season, they should have, and certainly could have, cut down to only those 2 levels, because you also had the teenagers, and it was like they didn't really have much to do with what was really carrying the story, so it seemed like a huge amount of padding at times. Alright, Cheryl, we've got the fancy shampoo. It poofs the hair nicely, which is completely accurate to the 80s. Everybody had poofy hair. I love it, hair. There's so much to do. But yeah, you'd always get hairspray or gel or some sort of product away. We're supposed to get a soft pretzel too. And I think, do you have any really cheap pretzels? Like maybe one you sneezed on or something? I did just drop a pretzel on the floor, but I'm supposed to throw it away. How about I pay you not to throw it out and you can pocket the money? Fine, but if you tell anybody about this, you're dead. Nasty soft pretzel. I don't know why it's green, like, if you just dropped it on the floor 5 seconds ago, it can't be that bad. Those Lynx Corp guys seem awfully rough for delivery, man. This music is pretty outdated. What a cool fountain. Wishing wells are such a scam. Finally try Chinese food. 15 minutes for a lunch break. What a joke. I do love this appearance of the shopping mall, though. And it really is, of course, this is like Chekhov's fountain. There's got to be something happening with that fountain later. It's just too conspicuous a fountain, you know? But I do love the look of the mall. Back when malls were, like, even the font there, Starcourt Mall, like, it's just perfect. But the malls were very different when they started to get that massive popularity. Malls in the 80s and 90s, the early 90s especially, were very, very different to malls as they've become. They used to be a much more exciting place, I guess. And because, you know, as you know, we didn't have a lot of the things that we have now portable and convenient. So you would really have to go to a place like a mall to get the kind of amusement and entertainment. And it was often a gathering place. It was a place where young people, especially teenagers, could go and just spend the whole day and not really have to spend that much money necessarily either, which had its pluses and minuses. Do you have my pretzel, or do I beat your faces in? Really? With my mum watching over there. Hi, Mom! Just hand it over and get out of here before I change my mind. Isn't this Mike's mum? Are we arranging for his mum's affair? Is that my shampoo? Perfect. Here's some spending money. Go have a good time tonight and don't wait up for me. Like, who puts on that much makeup to go to the swimming pool? Summer fling complete. Surprise Dustin at his house with some fancy shampoo. Hey kids! I heard you were running errands for Karen. Errands for Karen. That sounds like a service company. Errands for Karen. Errands for Karens. On second thought, maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we shouldn't do that at all. I need you to go to Melvilles and get me a new hairdryer. Here's some money for it, and hurry back. I need to head home soon. So you gave us a shit ton of money. Billy told me to hit you guys up for favors, so you know the drill, Reeves. Come on, man, you too. What is it now? Get me a milkshake. You have some lame friends at Scoops Ahoy, don't you? Tell them Billy and I think they look cool in those outfits, huh? Our badly disguised homoerotic sensations are totally intimidating. Billy's crew is going to milk us dry. We have to fight back somehow. Let's go to Scoops and talk to Robin. She'll know what to do. So, though we have a lot of money for errands, we do have a decent amount of money at this point. Alright, there's Melvilles. And it's got a lot of stuff in it that we can just try and beat for money. Sometimes you see terrifying bugs. Terrifying in that they were just boxes full of bugs, apparently. This is never gonna work. I can't say this to those two. You sure you can't do it for me? You've got this, Hop. Just remember, stay calm, keep eye contact, and talk. Don't yell. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Mr. Melville, do you sell hairdryers? Got a great one right here. I got your hairdryer right here, kid. Alright. Alright, we've got it. And and a rag. And we destroyed one of your televisions, Mr. Melville. Sorry about that. Fortunately, it will heal up right as we leave. Alright. And now, we can go back to the suburbs. Get this fetch quest done. But it is really great to see. Like, isn't that a Cadillac Coupe de Ville? Man, that's a gorgeous car. I can't believe someone would just keep the top down, just casually parked on the side of the road. Oh wait, we were supposed to go to Scoops Ahoy. But since we're here, we're gonna surprise Dustin at his house. Which will be nice. Probably. I'm lucky that Billy's been busy all summer. It means he's been ignoring me. Dustin won't suspect a thing. Hey Mike, ready to welcome Dustin home? Let's do it. Now, Elle. Huh? It's moving? Just a dream. You're dreaming. Surprise! Ah! Well, no wonder he aerosoled you. I would too if you'd done that after... And especially after they've been fighting monsters from another dimension, seriously. Surprise! Welcome back, Dustin! Whoa, thanks guys. I was worried you'd forgotten about me while I was gone. But now that you're here, I need your help finishing a gadget I started while I was waiting for you. How long did you have to wait? Help me grab an umbrella, some duct tape, and some tinfoil. They should be around the house. Dustin joins your party. You can cycle between your unlocked characters by pressing right trigger or left trigger. This will change your current character to a new one. Yay! Alright, there's the tinfoil. We have a kind of a curiously laid out house, don't we? Umbrella and nails. Oh. You will find that later. Full of books. Full of books. But yeah, as you go through the game, one of the best parts of it is the fact that you will gradually find more and more people to make more and more places accessible. So it does a really good job of keeping you going at a steady pace. And not feeling like it's too restrictive to you. As it really could. Alright, don't think there's anything in there. Alright. When did you get a lock on your door? My mum kept barging in on me while I was working on secret projects. Let me just get the door open really quick. Dustin can open doors and chests with hack pads on them. Interact with a hack pad as Dustin and complete the button sequences before the timer runs out. Right, but first, I'm going to break the toilet. Alright. You're welcome. I love that. I love the music cues. It's just so great. I gotta clean up this mess someday. Yes, yes, all the mess. I think there may be a book on the floor. I missed your bed. Duct tape. Nice. We found all the stuff I need. Let's take it out to my workbench outside and build that antenna. We're standing in a dark labyrinth. You've been eaten by a grub. Ah, it's Zork. Memories of Zork. Wonder if anybody else remembers Zork. Well, aside from the people that made this, who obviously remember it. Grubs, grooves, potato, potato. Alright, we can make a cerebro antenna. So what are we gonna do with that piece of junk? Hey, this isn't junk, it's an intricate piece of a surprise I have waiting for you guys. I set up the rest at Weathertop. Once we get there and I add this antenna, it's going to be awesome. Promise. Alright. And we are not going to travel to Weathertop just away. Because we have a couple of other things that we should definitely do that will set us up a lot better. So let's go back to Starcourt Mall.